YouTube, let's get it. Back with another vid. It's your boy Big Gap. Today I'm out here at the field, the park with the hill, baby. Get some jumps. Yeah, man, we out with the team associated Nomad DB8 running 6S. We got the Hobby Wing Max 8 ESC in there, and we got the stock Reedy 2000 kV motor. We're running the Proline Badland, the truggy tires. So we're gonna get out here and get a quick bash, baby. Let's get out here and see what she can do. As y'all know, at the park, we always gotta start the video off with the jumps, baby. Gotta start it off with the jumps. I just got this one back up, man. I didn't have a receiver for it. Yes. This one right here is a beast, fellas, with 6S. Beast, super beast. If I could get the right lift off the hill, I would go and backflip it. When I say he's a beast, though, he is a beast. He had them Badlands ballooning like crazy. But with this one, I turned the punch down on my Epidemic. I'm also going to turn the punch down. I'm gonna turn the punch down with on this one as well, because a lot of times they just wheelies out. Get my trim right. Going that way hard. It's about right. Yes. Yeah, it just, I really got this buggy right here to do more racing than hard bashing. This is one of my racers. So I don't need it to just wheelie. See how it just wheelies too easy? When I try to get on the throttle hard, it just wheelies out. Look at that. See, and it's not designed for that because you don't have a wheelie bar on the back. It's all, you know, the bumper on the back is kind of like going straight up, so it's not really designed to do a whole lot of wheeling. But it's crazy because I'm only on a 3. My punch is only on 3. So I'm thinking about just taking the punch all the way down to 1 on this one, so it could just skeet and go like that. Look at it just pop up as soon as I get on the throttle. But this is another car, man, on a street run. I'm gonna do some speed runs with it. This car probably hit 60, 65 miles per hour in the street. Probably hit about 50 plus in the grass. Cause it is crazy fast and it will get uncontrollable on you sometimes. Look at him. But once you get him going, he's definitely easy to get to full throttle. Unlike the Epidemic and the Muckraker. They have more of a monster truck stance and truggy stance, so it's a little harder to get them to full throttle. But I am going tonight, this evening, I'm gonna take this punch down to 1, and then you know, take the punch down to 1, then she'll be ready for the races. Then next time you see her, it'll be cones. It'll be cones in a big open field, 3 or 4 other cars with it, racing. I did have to upgrade the servo in this one. My servo went out, so I got one of those cheap ones from Amazon, the 20 kilogram servo from Amazon for $17, and it's been doing great. It's been doing great. Come around the bend, let's go. Telling you guys, this car is super fast on 6S with that Reedy 2000 kV motor. It does get hot though. It does get burning up hot. I have a fan on it, but the car has overheated on me like 2 or 3 times. So I try not to run it too long, especially when I'm running the big milliamp batteries. Like right now, I think I'm running 5,000 milliamp, 50 Cs. So try not to run it too hard. Because when I'm racing it, I won't have to run it that hard when I'm racing. Sometimes when I bash around, though, I get a little carried away. I need to get a speed run of this one. Off-road too. It got it, she just wheelies out. Good grief. And he backflips like a champ, YouTube. He backflips like a champ. I'm talking about, get her on the ramp, she go crazy. She go crazy. It might not be as good as a backflipper when I take the punch down to 1, which I'm still sure she will be able to do a backflip, but just not like how she do it on the punch 3. On punch 5, she probably would be uncontrollable. Probably wouldn't be able to drive it on punch 5. Yeah, but I ain't really worried about the backflips anyway, because I have plenty of cars to do backflips. I'm more worried about how she handles, how she drives. And as you can see, she drives pretty good. But this car should have came 6S stock because of the price. It was $519 without anything, without batteries or whatever. It was an RTR, you know, had everything else, it just didn't have batteries. Then they had one for like $619 to come with a 4S battery. And to me, man, it's a good car, well built. Parts are hard to find. It's a good car, well built, but not $500 worth on 4S. No, not for me. It's just not $500 worth. Maybe at $429, $450, it's a great deal. But at $519 on 4S, to me, it's not really worth it. But it is different looking. It's a nice looking truck. And the chassis is just like a regular old, you know, chassis. Look at it, like a regular old, you know, buggy chassis or something, truggy chassis or something, metal. It's made pretty well. It's made pretty well. I will say that. Got a lot of aluminum on it, aluminum shocks and all that stuff. But they should have just made it 6S out of the box. When they had the motor had the power to do it. They could have just geared it down a little bit and put a 120 amp ESC, or at least gave you the option to get one 6S if you wanted it. But right here, the setup that I got on it, it's well worth. Oh, the tires was horrible too. The stock tires was horrible. But the setup that I got on it right now is well worth. It's well worth the $600. If it was $600, if it was $599 or $550, it'd be well worth it with the setup that I got on here now. Watch it just wheelie. All the way on the back. See, that's why I don't like to wheelie it, because it does that. When you take off too hard, it just goes all the way. It don't have nothing to stop it, so it just flips all the way over to his back. And I've messed the cage up real bad doing that. The cage is beat up. The body cover is beat up because of those wheelies like that. Definitely a nice truck to drive though, fellas. I don't know what it is today, man. It's a beautiful day and these flies are out here, the bugs or whatever. It's crazy, man. They supposed to be gone. It's wintertime. All right, fellas, we ain't trying to overheat the motor, so we're gonna go up top, get a couple more jumps, and we're gonna get on out of here, man. But like I said, with this setup right here, I really like this car, man, with this setup. I mean, I'm sure you can gear it up on 4S, just put about a 22 pinion in there, and you'll get better speeds out of it, but you still won't have that, you know, as you gear up, your punch goes away, you know, your power kind of goes down as well with it. And I love to have that out the gate power. Right out the gate, it just go. That's one thing I like about the Kraton 8S. Kraton 8S, the fact that it won't wheelie. You could just hammer it right out the gate, boom, full speed. And see, that helps you out, especially in shorter races. That really helps you out when you can do that, because you don't have to baby the throttle. You can just get out of there. Good little truck though, fellas. Good little truck. If you're gonna do what I did to it, it'll be a good investment. If you're gonna keep it stock, just depend on what you like. Just depend on what you like. Another thing too on 4S, you're gonna have to find something to balance the weight because the car is definitely front heavy. And on that 4S, it don't give it that kick, especially with those stock tires. It don't give it that kick to right itself, you know what I'm saying, to right itself in the air, to correct itself in the air. So that's another thing. On 4S, I wouldn't even be attempting to jump it because it's too front heavy. But you can put like, dang. So I'm happy. Oh man, I hope that was just my servo horn came off. Let's see. Y'all know I ain't running, man. When I tear them up, I'll show you what it is. I'll show you exactly what it is. Servo horn still on there. Servo just went out completely. Nah, we're talking about this servo, and it just completely just went kaput. Yep, servo. Golly. On that land right there, they just look at that. Unless the servo horn stripped. Could be the servo horn just stripped. But we'll see when I get back to the house. All right, fellas. We're gonna end this one back at the house. I'm gonna have to, you know, pull the top off, you know, pull the servo horn off and show you guys exactly what happened. So I'll be right back with y'all in a minute.